Hey everybody, this is Mike Freeland coming. It's been such a long time since I did a video on trading, but I needed to do this video for you guys that are still following me because of trading. Because what I'm going to show you guys today is something no short of amazing. I don't care how busy you are, you can trade. If you don't like to stay in front of the charts all day, you can set this up. Just monitor whenever you want to, day or night. This is an amazing setup that I have. I've been working on this for a while with a whole bunch of success. Um, Although I've been doing a lot of other things outside of trading, I came back with this video because I really wanted to show you guys this setup. Now, this setup is specifically for the NASDAQ or the NAS100. Okay, if you trade that, you're going to love this. If you don't, it's high time, as they say, that you should even, you should consider trading this particular trade or chart. I can tell you right now, this is the only thing that I trade. I don't do a whole bunch of strategy setups, and I don't use a whole bunch of tools. You're going to see I only have two indicators on this site, but really they're just for to know exactly when to make a move. I don't use a bunch of other indicators like I used to. I don't chase different currency pairs. All I trade is the NAS100. And this right here is amazing. I'm going to show you guys right now. I'm going to leave my Cash app in this video because I don't do ebooks and none of that other stuff to try to get you to join me and spend money with me and all of that. But I think after you see this, if you want to donate to me or show your appreciation, it would be greatly appreciated. And you're getting this whole thing for free. All right, so let's get started. Okay, again, like I said, this is for the US 100 or the NAS 100, whichever way you want to call it. And I'm using two indicators. Okay, the first indicator that I'm using, let me bring it up for you, is this one right here, Sessions by Lux Algo. Lux Algo, you want to save this in your favorites for your indicator. Okay, now when you go there, all you want to do is I'm going to open up the settings for you so that you can see the settings. Okay, you want to keep New York, you want to remove London, you want to remove Tokyo, you want to highlight Sydney. Okay, that's all you want to do. You want to keep Sydney and you want to keep the New York session. Okay, that is it for this indicator. And so what you get, as you can see here, let me move this a little bit. You get, here's Sydney, here's New York. I'll move it back, move the chart back. You see the color here, that's New York. Beyond that is Sydney. Okay, now, before I add the other indicator, here's what you want to do. This strategy is so simple, guys. What you want to do is you want to take and draw a rectangle, okay, from the beginning of the very first Sydney candle. Okay, the very first Sydney candle, which actually starts at about 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, depending on where you are, it may start at a different time, but Eastern Standard Time, the Sydney session opens. And you want to draw it all the way based on the first candle, of Sydney. You want to take it all the way literally to the end of the New York session. Now the New York session has not ended yet. It is almost 1 p.m. So I could just take this and draw over, pull it over, but you want to take it to the very last candle of the New York session. That's it. You want the first candle in the Sydney section. Once it's completed, draw that line all the way through to the last candle in the New York session. Now, I don't know about the other pairs and indices and everything, but I know with NAS, this works 100% of the time. For some reason, the candles play off of this first candle in Sydney all the way over to New York. Okay, so as you can see, if it pushes through, you want to get into a trade, guys, when it closes above. Now you can see here, we're kind of moving sideways. So you need to make sure when you come out that if it does a retest, you want to watch it and see if it proceeds up or if it breaks back through and go below. In this case, it played here, it dropped through, it played around, it went back up, then it touched, and then it began to climb. All right. Then after a bit, it came down, it played through here, moved sideways, and it continued to fall. When it got back here, it closed here, as you can see, went up, tested, came back down. That's money there. Went back up, broke through, so I would come out. I would come back as we see it coming up. I would come out. I wouldn't even play again until it came up here. But as you can see, it's moving a little sideways. It went back down, all right, moved sideways, and then it took off, retest. This is about really watching the retest, guys. Watching what it does around this particular rectangle and acting accordingly. Then it shot up, it closed above, boom, it took off. It retested, played around, dropped, came straight through. This is right here, pretty much at the beginning of the New York session, if you will, 8:30. Came on down, tested, shot up, boom, down. Okay, it plays around this. This is extremely, extremely powerful. Now, let me show you what makes it even better. I'm going to put the next indicator up, okay, which is the purple cloud. Let's bring it up here so you can see which one specifically. Purple cloud, this particular creator is the one you want, okay? All right, so once you get that on, then we'll open it up. Open up the settings, and I want you to see these settings. Freeze, stop the video, put down these settings. Okay? So that's all you need to do. We're not going to use the EMAs or anything. You want these settings, and for the style, you want your first bar colors to be green, red, green, red, green, red. Okay, and I'm going to show you why in a minute. All of this down here can stay the same because we're not using them. Okay, you want these green, red, green, red, green, red. Got that? Okay, now, this is where these come in. Now check this out. This is your buy, this is your buy, this is a sell, and then there was another sell back there. These are actually what you want to watch to get in the trade. So example, here is your buy indication. You can see the little arrow here on the box that shows you exactly which candle. It closed outside of the rectangle. Boom, it went up. That's some money there. You know, because it's just leaving, that it's going to do a retest. So as soon as you notice that, if you want, you can come out, let it retest to see if it's going to come through or it's going to go up. You can see it slowly going up. So if you wanted to go back in, you could, and just let it play until you get up here. You know, this is really for anybody that wants specifically 20 pips. Now, this will get you 20 pips. If you want to go higher than that, you know, it'll get that as well. But I'm showing you that you can at least get 20 pips per trade. All right. Then you notice you get a sell. There's the little arrow at the end of the box. It tells you what candle. And you can get in here if you want. You know it's going to come down. You just want to watch it and see if it comes down. Do it bounce off? In this case, it broke through. So when it closed on the other side, you know that will allow you to take a sell. But you know this is the first time the candle broke through. So it's going to do a retest and then boom. Okay, it went across here, then you got another buy signal. Now you don't have to jump into all of these, and I would say set your chart up and just watch it for a day or two so you can get familiar with it. Now, this here is a rocket ship, okay? This here is like a meteorite, all right? These are even better than the buy and sell. When these come in, they let you know that the direction, whether a sell or a buy, is going to make a pretty big move for that particular location. So when you see this, this is just like a guarantee. Okay, it's going to go through, in this case, through the rectangle. It's closing it on the opposite side of the rectangle. So you know the next candle is going to be a sell. Now it did go, it moved south, but then you got a notification, all right, that it's going to go back up. Now if you check, and if you know that this is in an uptrend or a downtrend, you know, with this, you definitely will get in. All right, get in on the candle that is showing you. All right, it went through, it tested and played around and took off. Boom. All right, same thing here. You got the notification for a sell. Okay, this was literally at 8:30. All right, boom. Not only did it sell, it was a long candle. Some people wouldn't get right in because you know you have to watch it because it can shoot you a quick 40, 50 pips and then reverse on you. Okay, which is what it did. So you have to watch that. But it did give you this straight sell right through, and then it started coming back up. I'd have got out as soon as this candle was over if it came through like that. And then it retested, went through, and boom. Still off this meteor, if you will. So it actually, you know it's going to retest, and then it just dropped. Okay, and this is all live right now. Okay, you see how it dropped, retest dropped, and it played around, wouldn't bother. Then you get the notification, boom, of the rocket. Okay, and it started going up. All right, now it's playing around right now here at about 1 o'clock. And all you have to do is just watch to see, is it going to continue down? Or you know you can bring this over. And when you bring this over, you know, is it going to come back up and touch? Okay? You just watch it, guys. But, I mean, this is set up so that you can do this. If Sydney starts at 6 p.m. Eastern time, you can do your trading then. If you're going to sleep overnight, if you're East Coast time and you want to wake up, you already have your line drawn to come over to New York, or you can extend it. And when the New York session runs, you're already set. Your line, your rectangle is already there. Guys, this is a very simple strategy for US 100 or the NAS100. This is all I trade now. I don't trade none of the other ones. I can go in and do that, but you know, it can get confusing for a lot of people to show you, oh, this is how you trade USD JPY, or this is how you trade something else. This is how you trade. But if you stay focused on one pair or one indice, guys, you can create a serious living on just one pair or one indice. Now, one more thing I want to show you. Look at how this is, and I want to show you that this matches my brokers. This is two different brokers, and it's matching both brokers. Okay, it's matching both brokers, guys. So you know this broker here is Henko Trade. This broker here is LQD. Okay, both are doing the same thing. Both are on 5-minute charts. So the trading view is set up exactly for what, or the brokers are set up exactly the way you're setting up your chart in trading view. Another thing I do not use, because the trading charts, my broker's charts do not use the Hakanashi candles. And I know I love Hakanashi candles as well, but for this particular strategy, I put the candles directly with the candles on TradingView. They match 100%. 100%. So guys, I'm telling you, go back and watch this video. This is for only USD or US 100 NASDAQ. Okay, you can watch this, put it on and watch them. Don't be in such a hurry to trade. Put it in and just watch it and see. Then make sure that your broker is set up for NAS USD or NAS 100 with the candles the exact same way as TradingView. You need to make sure that's right, because if not, it can be thrown off. And when you should be winning, you'll be losing, and vice versa. So you have to make sure of that. Other than that, guys, look, I know you guys are going to make some money out of this. This is all I do. And given the fact that I've been doing this, and now all of it, for some crazy reason, TradingView is now only allowing you 2 indicators before you have to get a subscription to its platform. This works perfect. I'm using the indicator right here again, so you won't forget them. I'm using the Lex Algo session, and I'm using Purple Cloud. That's it. All right, that's bringing me to success. As you can see, it's lined up. Get familiar with the S. I just call this like the standard buy and sell. And these are like the buy and sell deluxe. Okay, this is how I use them. But it's all focused around the rectangle that starts with, that you draw with the finish of the first candle in the Sydney session. And it ends with the last candle in the New York session. So as soon as the last candle in the New York session ends after 5 o'clock or whatever, you just leave that alone. You wait for the Sydney session to start, wait for that first candle to finish, draw your rectangle, draw it all the way across the chart, and just watch it ride. If you're sitting and watching TV and you have your charts up, just glance over at it every once in a while and just watch it. Watch how it moves. Get used to how it moves. The indicators, the blue cloud will definitely help you make the right choice when to get in and out of the trade. And again, you're just looking at and focusing on the Sydney and New York sessions, and you're drawing that rectangle straight through, and you're going to be set. I hope this helps somebody. I hope it helps you guys, earn some money, make some money. And if you do, and you see some value in this, you can show your appreciation by sending me through Cashapp whatever you feel it's worth. Again, like I said, I sit and I study these charts. I come up with ideas. Even though I was doing other things, I still come up with ideas, make sure that they work before I put them on. And, you guys are getting the benefit. I don't try to get you to join no pages of mine. I don't try to get you to buy no ebooks and join no memberships. I just do it. And, I leave my Cash App, and if you find this valuable, you can actually give what you think it's worth. This is Mike Freeland. You guys take care. Have a great day, and until the next video, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.